All right, here's the fig weigh, May 19th, and 35 tree varieties. Out of the 35, 31 I have main crop figlets, so I'm far ahead of last year's progress. So I'm really excited to have main crop on most of the trees at this point. I'll show you the trees real quick. Start with one of my favorites, always Cavalieri. Great scaffolds forming, just a great fig. This one's one of the ones that's just starting to put the figlets on now. One of my favorites, Genovese Nero, also. Really pumping out a lot of main crop right now. It's still holding on to the 3 Breba on the bottom, but it's getting a lot of nice main crop. And this one is one of the ones that's forming a lot of doublets. 2 figlets per node up a lot of the trees down there. So very productive Genovese Nero. I potted the Black Manzanita. It's coming along. Colonel Littman's Black Cross. This one, it's still just at the double bump phase, but it's getting close to figlet formation, which this was very late to put on figs last year. So if I can get figs form on this before June, I'll be super happy. Verdolino, putting on great growth on these scaffolds. This was probably my tallest tree at the end of last season. It was a first year tree that I grew as a single leader and then cut back, and it's doing that goblet formation nicely right now. Amarcord, a lot of nice main crop figlets growing on this guy. They're getting pretty big. It's still holding on to the 1 Breba down there. And this is one of the varieties that really loves the sucker. It's got like 3 suckers growing out of the bottom here. So this is one, should be easy to propagate. So I'll try and get some air layers going off of those. Craven's Craven, main crop, really producing quite a bit of main crop right now. So this, I look back, it was like beginning of August last year when I started to get these, and man, they were amazing beginning of August. Not so good September, October. So these are Black Madeiras, or got to get them when they're really in the heat of the summer, but really good when you do. One of my surprising favorites last year, LSU Oulier, really pumping out a lot of main crop right now. Still holding on to a few Breba. That one's a Breba, but the rest of these are all main crop. And yeah, it's very productive. And I really loved the taste of it last year. Large figs too for me. This one is Tia Pena, and it's really loading up with main crop. Getting good size on those. Tia Pena there, a great variety. That was very delicious last year. The Borgesat Grease, a lot of main crop growing on this guy. It still had 1 Breba. There it is down there. Yeah. Kasarani, a Mount Etna type, and it has a Breba here. I've never really had much luck with Breba on, well, not really any of my trees, but in particular Mount Etna. So I don't think that'll hold, but putting on a lot of nice sized main crop at this point on Kasarani. Okay, this is Irene's Black Greek, and last video I didn't have any figlets, and man, it's really producing main crop figlets now. Very productive. Main crop galore, and then it still has the 1 Breba. That this Breba looks good, so I'm hopeful that one will form and ripen all the way. But yeah, this tree is really doing well. Irene's Black Greek. Green Michurinska, another great Adriatic. A lot of main crop figs growing. And Bass's favorite fig. This was another one that's just finally starting to Uniform figlets. Another great variety. Really love Bass's favorite fig. A lot of people say it's the same as Calderona. This is St. Martin, and pretty cool leaf here on St. Martin. It's growing pretty funky. The branches are like folding in on themselves, but good main crop forming along the tree. It just kind of gets confused. It wants to grow sideways on some of these shoots. It's kind of funny looking, kind of wonky. Another one that is doing some suckering at the bottom. St. Martin. Negrone. Still holding on to those Breba. A lot of nice sized Breba. And a lot of good sized main crop now to go along with it. So very productive Negrone. I don't think I showed you Ondata back there. I think I missed that one. Ondata, man, these leaves are just amazing. Gorgeous big leaves on Ondata. Probably my favorite leaves last season and this season too. This being its second season. And look at those gorgeous giant leaves on Ondata. And oh man, Ondata, I love those figs. Very good figs. So here's Ondata. Go back to crows. This one is really starting to get much larger. This is again was a first year cutting that I cut at about 2 feet, and that's almost, I mean, that's well over 2 feet, this branch right here. So these are really growing vigorously, and I did see a figlet in here, so this one's starting to put on figlets now, which is ahead of last year. This tree, missed Labricha right here. A lot of nice size main crop all over Labricha. And now this one's LSU Tiger right here, and a lot of main crop growing on LSU Tiger. There's a Breba in the back in there, and main crop all over the place on this guy too. Red Lebanese, Bacal Valley, same as Kasarani. The main crop all over the place, and a couple Breba still. But the main crop are getting pretty large already. Good sized main crop on this, and it's loaded everywhere. There's quite a few figs because this tree's so wide. I should have trimmed it back. Look at that. Wing length is probably, man, it's maybe 7 feet from one side to the other. Makes storage hard. So I definitely need to chop that guy back some this winter. All right, Angelito. This is probably going to be my tallest tree at the end of this season. Look at that thing. It's about 6 feet tall right now, and it has main crop all over the place. Again, this one started early in the winter, and it was inside for a long time. So this isn't normal, but great progress on Angelito. One more tree back here, Campaniere. Main crop growing well on this guy. And then my big trees, White Madeira 1, loaded. Main crop growing with nice size figs on it right now. And they're just all over the place. So White Madeira 1, another one of my big ones, Fico Seco, same thing, just main crop all over the place right now. And some Breba to go along with it. And then my third tree that's in the 25 gallon is my Smith. And just like the other two, just good size figs all over the place. So that's my 325 gallons, White Madeira 1, Fico Seco, and Smith. Ronde Bordeaux, it's really producing a lot of figlets all over. Also, some doubles there. I love Ronde Bordeaux, really love Ronde Bordeaux. Cative de Argentile, nice size figs. doubles, maybe a triple back there. No, just two doubles, kind of right side by side. Violet Des Solis. Really looking forward to this one this year. A lot of main crop all over it. Growing well. Muciola de Alba. Main crop. And De La Roca. No figs yet. So this guy has to get in shape here and get some figs on him. Delcor. Figs growing on Delcor. This was a really late addition last season for me, so I didn't get figs until very late, maybe October, potentially even November. So I didn't really get a good taste of those. So I'm looking forward to Delcor. Fig going. Really pumped about all the figs on it, but hopefully they're going to taste good. We'll see, but it's pumping out main crop galore. And the bigger ones are, of course, the Breba, but main crop above those growing. Lebanese red bass. Kate Train loves these, and it's putting on some figlets finally. So some tiny figlets forming on Lebanese red here by bass. Last but not least, unknown Sicilian dark. Good size main crop. So yeah, excellent progress for May 19th.